Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is February 25th, and our reading is Self-Reliance. The Buddha said to refrain from taking what is not given us. But there's more to respect for private property than just not stealing. We're called upon to take responsibility for ourselves and the things in our care. We are also expected to respect the property of others. The tragedy of the commons is that no one takes care of community property as well as we take care of our own. We are personally responsible for taking care of the stuff that is around us. If we live in chaos and crazy town, then that's partly our responsibility, One of the problems is that if everybody is responsible, nobody's responsible. If we go, that's just, those other guys are going to take care of that. That's the job of the government. That's the job of the needle-nosed schmoes on the other side of town. They're supposed to straighten this stuff out. As soon as we abdicate our responsibility for living a moral life, things go downhill awful fast. And it's easy for us to point fingers and say, oh, it was those other guys. They were supposed to take care of that, or I thought you had that, or oh, was I on base? Well, yeah, I was on base. There's a certain amount of personal responsibility that goes into making a livable civil society, and we need to take part in that. We are responsible for making a living that doesn't involve abusing other people. We're responsible for taking care of the people in our families and helping out around where we live and like that. It has taken many generations to achieve some measure of civilization, and it can all be lost in a very short period of time, so I hope that doesn't happen. Self-reliance is also in many ways, the opposite of professional victimhood. Being a victim works in part because it transfers responsibility for my actions to somebody else. I mean, if it's their fault, then it's not my fault. And boy, isn't that a relief. And so that's one thing that makes professional victimhood attractive to people is that it seems to get us off the hook, but it only seems to. Whenever something you see something in life, you got to turn it around and look. There are some price tags attached to things. And in terms of victimhood, there are 3 price tags. First, to remain a victim, I must sustain and enhance my feelings of resentment towards the people who victimized me. Man, if somehow they become not responsible for my mistakes and errors and the crisis in my life, then I'm responsible, and that defeats the whole purpose. The second price tag is feelings of that I've been permanently damaged, and it's always going to be this way. Alas, it's too bad. I was broken. I'm never going to be fixed. I can never be like Earth people again. It's just too bad. Oh, pour me another drink. And I'm just lost in that. So, and then the last price tag is intermittent but intense feelings of self-pity. Oh man, I could have been a contender instead of a bum, which is what I am. These emotions, resentment, feelings of difference, and self-pity, are absolutely poisonous, and we need to avoid these. These are the opposite of self-reliance. So happy trails to you until we meet again.